I like to rag on the National Association of Black Journalists from time to time because it's their members who are the enforcers and the perpetrators and prolongers of the greatest lie of our generation, the hoax of black victimization. And so when we see a reporter who's a member of that, I like to identify them while they're doing their report with a little sticker that says National Association of Black Journalists. But this story we get out of San Diego is full of denial, deceit, and delusion, even by their standards. We're going to see a video of a black guy who, not a student, on campus, asked to leave, didn't want to leave. All of a sudden, he's resisting arrest, and you can see that's what's going on. I mean, he's kicking up his feet. He won't go along with the cops. I mean, this is textbook. But you get the reporter out there, the black reporter. She's a very long-term and very active and enthusiastic member of the National Association of Black Journalists. You get her out there looking at the same video, and all she sees is a bunch of white cops beating up black people for no reason whatsoever. Of course, she went and found a couple of black people on campus. All they could do was mutter, African-American relations with police officers, very unfortunate. I mean, if the NEBJ has their way, black people, if they get approached by a cop while they're breaking the law, black people are basically entitled to say, I didn't break the law, so go away. That's what we're going to see. Okay, so here we get one story of a black reporter inventing a story of white racism where none exists. But how about the second story? The second story took a while to develop. It actually took us a while to figure out that this white girl on a school bus full of black students was attacked by students, taunted by students. They were filming it, taunting her, and I guess that's not a story. I guess that's not worth mentioning in the story. Let's look at these two stories where the narratives are exactly opposite from the truth.
The video of a man getting arrested at San Diego State is sparking controversy.
Authorities say they tried to take him into custody when things got physical. CBS News 8's Heather Hope live this morning at San Diego State with reaction. Heather?
And that controversial video still consuming much of the chatter on campus today. Students still stunned that the confrontation escalated to the deep physical nature that it did. But police say the video is just half the story.
Off of me! Please! Get off! I got the whole thing on camera. Sit down. Get off the ground.
In the video, you can see officers forcefully detaining a non-student near the student union, and campus police say he was resisting arrest, and the officers restrained him until backup could arrive. Also in the video, you could hear the man shouting, I am not resisting arrest, you're breaking my arm. Two officers held the man to the ground with their knees in his back, and following that loud and physical arrest, students at San Diego State protested as video of the controversial takedown was posted all over social media. Still, police told protesters that they share the community's concerns, but some students felt their questions were not answered.
I was kind of like shocked. It went a little bit too far. I didn't think it should went that far.
We're just going on about how it was unnecessary, and it just builds on the whole police versus African American controversy that everyone sees, and it just creating a bigger problem that doesn't need to be made.
Police say the suspect was not injured and taken to county jail, where he now faces charges of resisting arrest and being under the influence of a controlled substance. Becca here live at San Diego State University. That investigation is ongoing. Police say once they review the results, they will then have a supervisor look at it, as well as the chief of police, before they then share the results of the investigation with the public.
Viral video sparking outrage among parents tonight. The video shows a St. Martin girl sucker punched by another student on a school bus. Tonight, the victim's mom speaks out about the attack. Assignment Education reporter Trang Pham Bui shares her story. We want to warn you, though, some of the video may be disturbing.
The shocking punch circulating on social media. The video shows a girl struck in the face while riding on a school bus.
I was so upset. You can't see something like that happen to your daughter and just not be just devastated.
The St. Martin mom in tears as she watched the video of her only child sucker punched by another student. Darlene asked us to only use her first name and to hide her identity. She says it's to protect her 15-year-old daughter from further pain and humiliation.
The damage is done. I mean, she is so upset and distraught over all this, and she wanted it to die out and just go away. She didn't want any more attention, but now it's all over social media.
Darlene says the assault happened on August 25th. Her daughter, a freshman at St. Martin High School, was riding the bus home when Darlene says a rumor sparked the attack.
The girl grabbed her from the back from the hair like this, and her head like this, and she said, "I want you to tell me what you said about me." And she said, "I swear on my mother, I didn't say anything. I don't even know your name."
In the video, you can hear other students taunting her.
White girl ain't gonna do somebody.
And that was the only way she could sit there and not retaliate, was to just to zone out. There was nobody on the bus defending her.
Darlene also wonders why the bus driver didn't take immediate action.
There's no way you can tell me that bus driver did not hear and see what was going on.
Darlene's daughter has since switched to another bus. She has recovered from her physical injuries.
Her jaw hurt, her side of her face hurt.
The emotional scars, however, can't seem to go away.
I'm furious that it went viral. I'm gonna have to give her some counseling because she's that devastated over all this. I hope that it makes these kids think about what they're doing and how wrong it is, and that these kids that are being bullied, I'm hoping that it will give them the strength to stand up and tell somebody.
In St. Martin, Trang Pham Bui, WLOX News Now.
The National Association of Black Journalists is not shy. They're not hiding. They're not keeping what they believe in a secret. I mean, when they invited Trayvon Martin's mom to and dad to their convention, it was a standing room only event. It was the most popular event at their convention. They got a standing ovation. So they're down with the cause. And when they're in a newsroom, whenever the topic of race comes up, they're always kind of like the ones, putting the kibosh on anybody going, "Hey, wait a minute, isn't black criminality wildly out of proportion?" They look and go, no difference. Everybody goes, okay. Hey, I've seen this happen with my own experience in conservative places too, by the way. So they're very upfront about it. They're not upfront about the enormous damage and harm they're doing to their own mission of telling us the truth, but that's a different story for a different day. Maybe the day they officially change their slogan to something more truthful, which is, of course, we don't make the black kids angry.